alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome all hadith disciples and YouTubers and viewers upon the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ to another episode of 5 Minutes of Fa'idah. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillahi amma ba'd. In these 5 minutes, we're going to share with you a few benefits with regards to performing acts of worship in the Sharia in different ways. We're here in Al-Madinah, the Prophet ﷺ city, after Salat al-Tarawih, after breaking the fast, Salat al-Maghrib, Salat al-Isha, etc., fasting, we see that Muslims, sometimes they perform acts of worship, and it is as if those acts of worship become customary, as if it becomes the norm. You have to do everything like this and everything like that. And the moment you step out of the bounds, quote unquote, something's wrong, something is incorrect. There are some acts of worship in the Sharia in which is permissible to do in more than one way, according to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Not innovations, not hearsays, not opinions, but a hadith that prove that there are some ibadat in which there's more than one way to perform. There's various ways of offering Salat al-Tarawih, whether it's the number of raka'at, how long the raka'at, how you pray, what surahs you recite, etc. There's more than one supplication to make when you break your fast, when you offer the salah, before the adhan, after the adhan itself, etc. Shaykh ibn Uthaymin rahimahullah ta'ala, he says, وَالْقَاعِدَةِ أن العبادات الواردة على وجوه متنوعة ينبغي للإنسان أن يفعلها على هذه الوجوه وتنويعها فيه فوائد. He says the general principle in the Sharia, the maxim, is that whenever there are acts of worship that are mentioned in more than one manner in the Sunnah, then a person should mix it up. He should perform them in the different various ways occasionally. He says, and there are many benefits in doing this. There are many benefits. He mentions 4 benefits. Number 1, أولاً حفظ السنة ونشر أنواعها بين الناس. First and foremost is preserving the Sunnah, safeguarding the Sunnah, and spreading it among the people. In other words, when you only make the Salat al-Tarawih one way, the people think that's the only way to do it according to the Sunnah. But when you show them, there's a hadith that says this, there's a hadith that states that, there's a hadith in which the Prophet recited like this for this long, etc., then the people, they're educated about the Sunnah. And we've said this many times before, and we'll say it again, that is our culture. That's what we want to do. We want to teach the people about the Sunnah, revive the Sunnah, and spread it throughout the people. Number 2, ثانيا التيسير على المكلف فإن بعضها قد يكون أخف من بعض فيحتاج للعمل. The second benefit is to make things easy and to facilitate the acts of worship for the people, because there's some manners or different ways of performing ibadat that are easier than others. Number, the sifa, the actual modality, the kayfiyya, etc. Number 3, ثالثا حضور القلب وعدم ملله وسآمته. Thirdly is a person's heart being present, consciousness, concentration, and realizing that this is ibadah. But when the salah is performed the same way every time, when the fast is made the same way every time, when the adhan is made the same way every time, there lies no doubt, it's the adhan. Time to break fast, time to make tarawih. And the people don't have as much of a realization that this is sunnah. This is what the Prophet did, this is how he did it. Number 4, رابعا العمل بالشريعة على جميع وجوهها, is acting upon the sharia in all different manners and styles. So many styles, more than one style of performing these acts of ibadat. Now, as we've said before, this is with regards to what is in the authentic sunnah. As for making acts of ibadah that are not proven in the authentic hadith, then that's different. But we're talking about something which is an authentic hadith that says that the Prophet ﷺ did it more than once in different manners. He allowed the companions to do it in different ways, so on and so forth. Now, if you just sit down and reflect upon those 4 brief points, you'll see the wisdom of doing that and the harm of not doing that. Until the next episode of 5 Minutes of Fa'idah, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.